Right. Hello, 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 hello. Let's get these settings fully correct, shall we? England, Andorra. There we are. We are good to go. Well, I'm hoping so anyway. Let me move this over here. And hopefully that works. Everyone can hear everything. Everyone can see everything. I'm going to try and go live on TikTok as well, but it says that I don't have access and that it's been revoked. But there's absolutely no reason why that would have happened, so I don't have a clue what's going on there. I need some kind of like phone stand. Oh, but I don't know if I have one right here. What we need is for this to be there. How on earth am I going to do that? Huh. Because, yeah, that's incredibly frustrating. Unless... Oh, this could be the solution. Let's see. Let's see if this would work. Right, we need to turn things up. So that everyone can hear. Hopefully, anyway. I'll move this slightly sideways as well. I'm going to try and open up this software. Oh no, is it going to freeze my camera though? Oh, it is going to freeze the camera. Right, we're going to need to... I'll fix that, okay? Oh my good god, this software is so unbelievably laggy. Can I create a new scene? A blank scene. There we go. Then if I do that, then if we restart this, then the camera will unfreeze in a second, everybody. Give me a minute. We're getting there. Delete. 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 Right. Now, if I close this software and restart it. Don't understand why it's not at Wembley though. Villa Park, because we don't play every game at Wembley when it's qualifiers, and it means you actually get to watch them around the country rather than just in one specific place. Right, Bosch, you can now see me. Then, in this, we do more. And we add... No, I need to... Oh, that's not what I need to do. That's not what I want. And has that frozen it again? Oh, for God's sake, this is painful. I want to add a window capture. There we go. Window capture. Streamlabs. Add source. Right. We're getting somewhere. I'll fix the cam again in just a sec. This is painful. And this is assuming that this is even going to work. It might not, but this is what we're going to try. So, we close that. We do that. We do that. We do that. And then, if we shove that to there, then if I restart this software again, let's quickly mute that just whilst it's potentially copyrighted music. And then we start virtual camera. Then we go to TikTok. Then we try and go live. Is it going to work? How do I set like the title of the stream and stuff? Settings. The settings button just doesn't really seem to do anything. Oh, no, there it is. It's just so laggy. Your video settings are too high. What? Video quality automatic. Oh, now it's judging my... my internet speeds. It shouldn't be this difficult. Right, we're back. I just want to stream on TikTok as well. Is that too much to ask? Apparently so. Result good. Yes, thank you. Hardware performance. I mean... Confirm. Right. Okay. How do I change the title of the stream on here? Where is that? I have no idea. Right, let's just try and go live and see if it says that I can. England v Andorra live. And it's in football. Okay. Oh God, we're off. We're off. We're off. We're off. Edit audience controls. A camera source is required to ensure real-time interactions during your live. Oh, well, this is a nightmare. Right. We should be okay, though. Not from England. Do English people eat the full English breakfast most days? Absolutely not. No. No. But here we go, everybody. England v Andorra. Madueke wins a corner. Or is it a goal kick? Oh, nearly. He tried. So, if I add a camera source, it's going to freeze things again. But I'm going to have to do it to try this. So, again, it will freeze. It will freeze, okay? But we'll fix that in a second, okay? Right. Now, we close this software. I don't understand. Like, if this lets me go live from software number 2, but not software number 1, I don't understand TikTok. Right. OBS. Come on. OBS is already running. No, it's not. Otherwise, I wouldn't be trying to open it. You stupid, stupid software. It's not open. Right. We try again. Launch anyway. Sure. Audio is on in the background. Copyright? No. Commentary has never triggered copyright for me. Okay. Is this now going to let me go live on TikTok as well? Your camera source is heavily obstructed and unsure unobstructive camera footage before going live. Jesus Christ, man. This shouldn't be this difficult. Go live. Right. So, hopefully, that is TikTok live as well. We'll see. I'm not sure if that's actually going to work on TikTok, but hopefully it does. And if so, then this is how we're going to have to do it today, because our normal method of streaming on there, for whatever reason, just doesn't want to work properly. But here we go. Now, we're just going to run with it, hope that it works, and stick with it like that. So welcome everybody, whether you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. I hope you have a fantastic day. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. We are watching England v Andorra today, as our first tester of live watch-alongs on these channels. So the fact that I can actually go live on this account on TikTok, despite it not giving me access on my normal software, is baffling. I don't understand how that is possible, but hey-ho. Hey-ho. If it works, it works. That's the main thing. I need... Oh, Jesus Christ. I've got so much that I'm trying to figure out on the fly. Where is it? Apologies. When you do gaming lives, do I use TikTok Studio? No. I use Streamlabs OBS to stream on all my platforms. However, today, when trying to go live via Streamlabs on TikTok, it says I don't have access. So I've had to download TikTok's own live studio program. And apparently I'm able to stream via that, but not via Slobs. I don't know how that works, but that's what it's saying. So, there we go. Pretty much, that is an offside for us. Sadface.com. Right, this is what we need. Okay. There we are. Right, I believe we've got everything set up now. So yes, wherever you're watching, hopefully it looks okay. Can someone on TikTok please tell me if it looks fine? There's a world where it might be a little bit, like, blurrier than it should be. But when you're watching on a phone, it should look okay. It is a bit blurry. I mean, unfortunately, that is how it's going to have to be today, because I'm basically having to do a screen record of my streaming software in order to go live, which is really stupid. But welcome to TikTok and its dumb logic. It's really frustrating, but there we go. But you say it's fine? Okay. I mean, for today, it won't be as good quality as it normally would be, and I apologise for that. But going forward, hopefully TikTok won't be silly and it will let me stream properly, okay? Pack 99 Nunmenge last night, sold for 390k. Huge! I've put in like 5 Leicester players into the 99 rated Evos and spent like $500,000 doing that. Let's hope it's not like this for FC26. Well, it's not, because I don't use this software. As I say, the only reason I'm using this software is because on this account, for whatever reason, it's saying that I can't stream normally. So I don't know what's going on. It is bizarre. Whereas, yeah, my main account, BirdieX94X, I've never had this problem. So, yeah. TikTok has problems all the time. That's a foul, ref. He's pulled him back, you dirty cheat. You scumbag. Surely he pulled him back there. That should have been a free kick on the edge of the box for us. It looks like, anyway. Maybe it was Lewis Skelly that got pulled back. Go on. Oh, so close, Eze. I mean, I like our setup today. We got Eze in the number 10, which is why it was a bizarre signing for Arsenal, because they're not going to start him over Ødegaard. Rashford on the left, Madueke on the right, and then we got, of course, Sir Harold of Kane up front. But yeah, this is basically just a tester for the layout, really. When, oh, it is a good ball in by Lewis Skelly as well. So if you're on TikTok, simple question: is the layout okay? Yes or no? If no, what would you like to see changed for any future watch-alongs? Because this is the first attempt at doing a watch-along with a specific TikTok layout. And I think it looks okay, but maybe stuff just isn't good enough. Do you miss James Justin for Leicester? No, he was our worst player all of last season. It is a bit blurry / grainy, but unfortunately that's hopefully only going to be an issue today because of the method that I've had to stream. But in terms of a layout, would the layout be fine if it wasn't a little bit, like, dodgy in terms of the quality? If so, we're good to go. To have Eze on the bench is insane. It is. I just don't understand why they didn't go out and spend that crazy money on a proper left winger. The layout's good. Thank you. Can't make out player names on the bottom screen. Again, that should be fine, though, going forward if the quality is okay? I would hope. Or do you think even if the quality was good, it'd be a bit too small? If so, I don't really know what I could do about that. Maybe we just wouldn't be able to have the lineups on the screen. I'm not sure. Kenny, thank you very much for following on TikTok. Hopefully you enjoy all of the streams and videos. Anyone else that's new? I want to do a load more watch-alongs going forward. This is a test, which is why it is a bit pixelated. I apologise, but it's hopefully a one-time thing. It's out of my control, unfortunately. What I could do... I could try and recreate what I've made on my main streaming software, on the TikTok streaming software. Just pin that. Is that possible? It is. There we go. I will pin that comment. Thank you. First strike from Harry Kane, but he's falling over as he hits it, and it's straight at the keeper. Thank you to Dogstick, to Eddie and Corey for following. I appreciate it. Hopefully you're going to be here for future watch-alongs as well as all of our other videos. 10 minutes in, we of course are the better team and we're comfortably on top here, but doesn't matter unless you score. The full video on who won the transfer window was awesome. Really enjoyed it. I appreciate it. It's not done crazy in terms of views, but the people that have watched it seem to have had a good time. So, yeah, what I can do is I could slowly but surely try and rebuild what you're seeing here. Oh, actually, let's try this. If I add a source, please don't lag the software. This would suck. We're going to add an image. And we're going to add... the one of the players, and you're going to see if in this layout that would look okay. Where did I save that image though? That's the question. Pictures, and then I believe it's in screenshots. Here we go. It's this. So let's see if we add this as a source and we make it bigger. Is that better? Can you actually see that properly now? Yes? Good. Okay, we can try and rebuild my stuff then on the TikTok thing, and this will be our way of making it work today. What's the next most important thing? I'm not going to be able to do the camera though, I don't think. Unless I do a window capture of OBS. Let's try, firstly. If you're on about, like, what you're seeing in terms of the ball being passed around and stuff, it's on Bet365. It's my way of basically showing... if there's nothing crazy happening in the game, and I'm talking about something else, you can still see what's going on. So I don't have to live commentate every single thing that's happening. Right. Bet365. Add source. But then we want to do this. Why won't it let me... Here we go. Right. So we can have this... there, which will be better quality than it was, but we need to sort the timer as well. We're getting there. What's happening, Jay? Hello, how are you? I went to the range yesterday and injured myself, so that was good. My thumb basically is slightly split open, so now it hurts to hold a club. That looks better now too, as it should do. We're slowly getting there. We're rebuilding it up. Find it so hard to watch international games that aren't World Cup, Euros or Copa. I mean, this is World Cup, technically. It's just qualifiers. Rather than the actual thing. Don't think they're so excited. No, I'm so unbelievably jealous. It's ridiculous. Right, let's just wait for this phase of play to finish, and then we'll try and continue to keep building this thing up. But you say that looks a lot better? Okay. Eze! Oh, straight at the keeper. Right. So, yeah, if you're just tuning in on TikTok, unfortunately my main streaming platform for whatever, or software for some reason doesn't allow me to stream to TikTok today. So we're having to do it via TikTok's own software, which means I'm now having to sort of build back up my own layout to make it so it's not as blurry. And then I think the last thing that we're going to be able to try and add here is a window capture of OBS, and that might make my camera look a little bit better. If not, this might be as good as we can get today. Let me do this, and then we need to open up that. Is that then going to allow me to open OBS? There we go. Add source. Come on. And this might look higher quality because it's not taken from as small of a section of a piece of software. So if I now do that... Oh my god, that looks way better. That looks significantly better. Right. Okay, so the score is going to be a little bit grainy or blurry today, but hopefully the rest is fine. Okay? See? I try and fix any problems that we have. Here we go then. England, corner. I cannot show the game. I am not ITV. That's not how this works. Madueke with a shot from outside the box. Blocked away. Tyler, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You've actually seen England v Andorra at Wembley. Was only a day out. Nice. I can't even remember what games I've gone to see. Like at... Oh, what a ball in behind. Oh. Poor touch by Rashford. Lovely ball in behind, though. Over the top. Yeah, so I went to old Wembley, and I've been to current Wembley multiple times to see England. But I can't really remember what I saw. I can tell you 2 games, but I can't remember who they were against, but I can tell you what happened. Chilwell scored a hat-trick of assists. Well, not scored. Chilwell got a hat-trick of assists in one game. And then in another one, I was there for... Was it Scott Carson? Who sort of like threw it in his own net when it... Against Croatia, I think? I was at that one. And then I think I've been to maybe like 2 more, but I don't really have any memories of those. User, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. For those of you that are new, my name is Scott. We are trying out streaming a watch-along on TikTok and YouTube today for the first time on this account. If all goes well, it looks good and everything like that, then I want to do loads more of these on top of all of the videos that we do. So if you want to see more, then 1, hit the follow button or subscribe on YouTube. And 2, if you have any improvements or suggestions to layout, whether you're watching on TikTok or YouTube, I am more than happy to listen to feedback and potentially try and improve what things look like. Okay? What's the football YouTube goal of the season? 10k subs? I'd say so. Same on TikTok. Like, the 10k goal would be amazing. But 10k subs on the YouTube with, like, a full season of content, I think has to be reasonable if we're really trying to push things further. GB person, thank you very much for following as well. Declan Rice, he's done well. That's a dodgy back pass, though. But don't worry, we got Elliot Anderson running midfield today. We're trying to play out from the back, and Pickford has nearly got caught on the ball. I don't understand the obsession with, like, every manager in the world wanting their team to be able to play like prime Pep. Passing it out from the goalkeeper at the back. No! If you're not good enough, don't do it. It's so risky. Elliot Anderson is fantastic. Digging the mix of football content, Pokemon in the back. Hell yeah. We're currently actually about to start building a new boy. There he is. There he is. Was hoping to see Isak get some minutes last night. The fact he didn't get any, I think says a lot about his match fitness. I agree, yes. There's no world he starts for Liverpool in their next game, right? It's got to be maybe some minutes off the bench. I don't play Football Manager, but the upgrade from 24 to 26 looks mad. If it comes out on Game Pass, I might check it out. What are your opinions on the new signing too? Have you ever heard of him? No. Let's turn that away. Thank you. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea who he is. Only England game you've been to is the Women in the Euros Final 2022. That's sick, though, to be fair. I've not been to an England women's game. I think that game, when that was on, might have been when we had... There was a Leicester game on. Because you could hear people celebrating, like downstairs. Would it have been like a pre-season game? Maybe, I can't remember. Who do I support? Leicester. Are England playing good? I mean, we're against Andorra, so it's pretty much as you expect. We're dominating the ball. I mean, we've had 69% possession, which is probably actually a little bit lower than you would expect against a team like Andorra. And we've had a couple of chances, but our shots so far have all been straight at the keeper. So we've had a couple of opportunities to go 1-0 up. Madueka's driving forward with the ball here. That's such an overhit pass to Eze, though. So disappointing. Tyler, yeah, that's solid. Opinions on Middlesbrough? I don't really have opinions on other teams. Like, in terms of how they're doing, it's a good start to the season, right? But I don't care about other teams. So it depends on what kind of thing you're asking for. Going away 2 weeks, same time as you go away. Very difficult when you have 6. Yeah, that's not surprising. It's hard enough with 1, let alone 6. Definitely getting top 6. Think so? Very pleased with how things have started off. Oh. Elliot Anderson's been involved quite a lot, though. He's looked very tidy as he gets fouled, but gets straight back up and continues play. That's what we like to see. Get up! Show us the match? I can't, because I'm not ITV. I don't hold the rights to be able to play this match on stream for you, which is why we do the watch-alongs in this way, and I try and show you all the information I can. Like, you can see where the ball is and everything like that. As the ball is played into the box, pulled back by Declan Rice. Eze has a shot, but it's actually so well blocked. Reece James with the whip in. How have you not got a touch on it? Someone's got to get a touch on that. The first ball in was fine. Pulled back to Eze. Great block by their number 5. And then this sucking cross coming in. How did they both miss it? It's an unbelievable ball. Maybe from Eze it's a tiny bit too far forward. But Kane, you've got to get that. Where's ITV? On TV. Jay, exactly. Do you know if we can transfer points from 25 to 26? As it stands, it's not been confirmed. But, yeah, you would assume so. Relegated teams are doing bad. I mean, it's only like 3 games in, 4 games in, right? The Championship, you can go from like 20th at Christmas to challenging at the top of the league because there's so many games. So I don't think you can write anybody off at this stage of the season, nor can you confidently say that anyone that started really well is going to continue really well the whole season. Back to Madueke. Dinks to the back post. It's an own goal! I think it will go down as an own goal. Madueke clips in across towards Harry Kane at the back post. And number 6, whose name I can't see, Garcia, flicks it into the goal. You love to see it. Let's see if I've got my files set up correctly. Oops. Yeah, that is absolutely going down as an own goal. I mean, as a defender, you do kind of have to try and do something there. It's really unfortunate. But it is what it is. Right. Let's hope that that now automatically updates on both platforms. Why is it not updated on TikTok? Let me try this. One sec. Okay, I don't know why the score isn't updating on TikTok when it has updated on YouTube. What is going on with that? One sec, let me try and fix this. I don't understand what would be causing this. What's this image? Oh, that's that one. Okay. So it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's that one. But it's updated on one side, but not the other. Let me... I don't understand. Is this the same thing? I don't quite understand what's going on. This shouldn't be this difficult to just upload a file. Oh, is it gone in here? Is that why? I may have the solution. There we go. Right. Okay. Apologies about that. We're all good. 1-0 to the England. 1-0. Lovely. Back at uni in 3 weeks. Back into the routine. Well, hopefully it's going to be good for you. You looking forward to it? It is 1-0. Kula, Eth, and Philip, thank you for following on TikTok. We are going to do many more watch-alongs if people enjoy it and they want to see more. Then make sure you follow and leave any feedback. If you want anything changed in the layout that I've got going on, please let me know and I will do my best to update it. If you're watching it on YouTube and you enjoy it, hit the like button and you can maybe subscribe. But yeah, if you're on TikTok, obviously we do normal videos as well as streams. If you want to see all of that, please help us out. Hit that follow button. We're on the road to 10k followers to get this account monetized on TikTok. Elliot Anderson with another lovely ball to Rashford here. Anderson's been amazing so far. Rashford cuts in. Back heel to Skelly. It's not quite good enough. Elliot Anderson has been great so far. Been watching a long time. Great to see the content moving forward and improving. I appreciate it. You have been here a very long time. I appreciate you sticking with us the whole time. Philip, thank you for following as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone coming in on TikTok. Yeah, Elliot Anderson has been one of our best players. Jay, yeah, that is always going to be hard. Interested in Black Ops 7? Slightly. I'm more interested in... Oh, what a... Oh, nearly. Rashford with a Trivela into Kane. Kane, what are you doing? Just a bit slow there. But Rashford with a lovely dink. Elliot Anderson wins it back again. He's been great. He's been our best player so far, I would say. Oh. It was an own goal. Madueke put in a cross, and it was flicked into their own net. GG. Excited, looking forward to placement? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah, Black Ops 7, I'll play it because it will be on Game Pass, and therefore I'll just have it for free, so I'll be able to play it. But Battlefield interests me more, and I think that's like one of the first times I've ever said that. But looks great. I've reinstalled 2042 to complete that like free battle pass to earn you stuff in Battlefield 6. They've actually got a bit of a break here, although it's 1v4. Okay, everyone got back well. That was actually a bit scary. If he had had a bit more directness, he probably could have got at us there. The directness from Madueke is great to see. It really is. Jay, no. Battlefield comes out at the end of October, which does mean money, sadly. But hey, if the very start of FC 26 went really well, not the first 2 weeks of it, maybe it would pay for Battlefield. It was an own goal. Og, 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 og. Okay, Kane is looking a little bit slow in terms of his movement and on the ball. But in reality, it doesn't really matter in a game like this. We're 1-0 up against Andorra. It doesn't really matter too much if Kane doesn't have the best game of his career. We should win regardless by a couple of goals. Any plans for the FC 26 start? Yes. Two, I would say, roughly 13-hour streams on the Thursday and Friday. Kane's getting old now. Yeah, he's still comfortably good enough, though. Especially against these kind of teams. Like, him being a little bit slow, it's not great, but there's still such a high chance that he ends up getting a goal in this game because he doesn't need to be mega fast. Jay, nice. Who do you think is England's best backup to Kane? Watkins? I mean, nowadays you've got what? Watkins, Delap, Tony. Am I forgetting someone that I really shouldn't be? If I am, then sorry. Not sure. I mean, yeah, it has to be what. Like, even though he started this season slow, it has to be Watkins. Always the same Farmers League opponents. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but oh yeah, Solanke as well. But he hasn't looked amazing since going to Spurs. He's also currently injured alongside Delap. It has to be Watkins. Jay, that's true, actually. That's not bad, to be fair. But yeah, World Cup qualifiers. We're not going to be playing Germany, Italy, Spain every single game. That's not how qualifiers work. Germany actually lost their first qualifier against, like, Serbia, I think, a couple of days ago. Not a great start for them. What a shame. What a shame. Loads of people tuning in on a TikTok though. Hey, how's it going? Oh, Slovakia. There you go. I know it was something begin with S and ending in A. There's a few of those though. Corner whipped in. Great clearance by the guy that scored the own goal. Eze to put in another cross. Nope. Pull it back, whip it in. Declan Rice, it's not the best delivery. Lewis Skelly on the edge of the box. To Elliot Anderson, have a go, someone, come on. Reece James tries to clip it to the back post, and it's disappointing, man. Poor. Verts actually gave a goal away in that game. Oh, dear. Well claimed by their keeper. Ronaldo scored. Okay. Disgusting, they're not starting Bowen. Would you start Bowen over Madueke? Dan Burn does well to get back there. They're actually on the attack here, though, on the left-hand side. Good pressing, though. Madueke is working hard. You might think in a game like this you don't really have to, so it's good to see you putting in the effort and energy to properly close down. Even if you are a level above the opponent, you've still got to put the work in. And again, on that same right-hand side, Madueke and Ez, they're both doing it. It was an own goal. Thomas the Frank Engine, cheers for following. Hopefully you enjoy all the future streams, as well as all of the videos, TikToks and stuff that we're going to do. This England team should be ashamed how we aren't battering them. I mean, we might end up winning 5-0. I don't think they've had a shot. We've probably had like 5. Is Palmer injured? Yes. He got injured in the warm-up of Chelsea's last game and then wasn't called up to the England squad so that he could fully recover. James, I haven't seen that. Bowen over Madueke every day. I think it depends what kind of player you want. If you want someone that's going to, like, be an out-and-out winger who wants to try and beat their man, get at them, dribble past them, you're picking Madueke. If you want someone that is more of just a forward with good positioning and finishing, you go with Bowen. It was an own goal. Kane, that is poor. I'm watching it on ITV. But yeah, Thomas, cheers for following. Anyone else that's new, come on in. We are on the way to 10k followers. Madueke picked up the ball again. A lot of it is coming through him. He needs some help in the middle there. Finds Elliot Anderson, who's also had a really good game so far. Just keeping everything ticking in midfield. Been really good box-to-box so far. It's got to come out left here. Give Rashford a go. He's not really had too many opportunities. Little give and go, but Rice's return pass wasn't great. Got injured against West Ham in the build-up to the game. Yes. Yes, exactly. Because then, yeah, João Pedro and Delap played together, didn't they? Do you agree with Owen that the manager and staff of the national team should be from that nation only? No. Well, Rashford getting a little bit annoyed there because he got pushed by the goalie. Man up! It was an gog. Oh, maybe I could actually have that going forward. Maybe, like, if you're watching this on YouTube and we've got these as, like, the players and stuff, maybe what I could do is have, like, an updating, like, FotMob or something like that, which should update with, like, yellow cards and subs and stuff like that. We might try that going forward. James, nice. Andorra are 5th in the Spanish 2nd Division. I don't know what that means. Madueke, edge of the box. Little fake shot. He could have had a go. Eze crosses it in. Harry Kane puts it over the bar. Yeah, exactly. Who are you transferring in FPL this week? For you, Isak's going to be in now. Ekatike and João Pedro for Ollie Watkins and Jared Bowen. Isak ain't going to start for 1 or 2 game weeks. Who's been the best player so far? Elliot Anderson's been great as he brings another ball down there. He's been really, really solid. And Madueke is making a lot happen as well. So it's between those two. Madueke is terrible at being a winger too. I don't agree with that. Even off the bench against Burnley, plus his price will rise. His price will go up by 0.1, back up to 10.5. Whether it will go higher than that, not sure. Eze's been okay, but most of the attacks that we've had today have been via the right-hand side of Madueke. So Eze's not had too much of the ball. Rashford has not had much of the ball on the left-hand side either. A lot of it's going down the right because we're finding success there. And it's out there again. Reece James back to Madueke. Like, he just likes to dribble past his man. It looked like could have been a corner that he won there, but it's been given as a goal kick. Haha, England are so bad, says Harry. Maybe he's not looking at the scoreline where we're winning and getting 3 points out of 3. Hey, hey, hey! What's the point of national games then if you can hire anyone from around the world? It's supposed to be the best guys in your country versus best guys of another country. It is. Everyone playing in this game is English. I'm behind by 3 minutes. That's good to know. It's cool. Oh, Kane, that's poor. Please don't be a tool and lie in the stream, though, otherwise we'll have to get rid of you. Whereas everyone else, you're welcome. How's your day been? How's your weekend been? Are you enjoying the football? I hope so. And hopefully you enjoy the stream. Thank you to those that are spamming the likes on TikTok. We're at 1,600. Let's get it to 2K. Go on! Who scored? Their centre-back with an og. YX, thank you very much for following as well. The road to 10k followers. You are helping. We need... I think we're at 6 point... What am I at? I think I'm at 6.6k. Something like that. So 3,400-ish to go. So if you want to help us get monetized so that when we're creating a load of content, we can actually earn something from it, that'd be great. Hit the follow button. Stockport getting battered by Plymouth. GG. Oh yeah, Coldplay are at Wembley tonight, so... I did go and see them the other day, and my god, it was incredible. Go and check out the vlog on the music channel. Ronaldo and Pudding, thank you very much for following. Charlie, what do you mean? Right, Rashford, come on then. Drives into the box, beats 2, but the touch is slightly too heavy. He's not having anywhere near as much success as Nonny on that right-hand side. Dave, cheers for joining. You say Madueke's overrated. In what sense? People were hating on his transfer to Arsenal. So, I don't think he's overrated. So, seen about the Carlisle match? No. England are boring? I mean, I'd actually say for once, not by the media. I'm not seeing what you're seeing in terms of him being like really highly rated. Jared, thank you very much for following as well. I appreciate every single one of you helping us get closer to that 10k goal. You guys are goated. SSJ, it was an own goal. Own goal by one of their centre-backs. England could be 7-0 up and people would complain. Yes. Basically the longest away trip in England, 16-hour drive. Christ. At least it's, what, a Saturday 3 o'clock? Could be midweek. But yeah, I'd say with the likes of Eze and Madueke in the team, it's less boring than some of the players that we normally have seen under, like, Southgate. It's never going to be mental against a team like Andorra that are basically... as Madueke's in again... Great save by the keeper as he tries to pull it back. And then Eze can't quite get on the end of it. But again, Noni Madueke is making things happen basically every time he gets it. You know he's the captain, but does Kane have to start every game? I mean, the thing is, our other strikers aren't in any form and/or are injured. Really? At the moment. So you could say, like, at the World Cup it'd be different. Declan Rice to Reece James. Lovely ball. Now what, though? Now what, though? Why would you... What are you guys doing? Rice! He's passed it off the pitch. Matt, please stop spamming. It's boring. Is this team missing someone like Trent? I wouldn't say so. Glad to see you on TikTok. Been watching since the FIFA 14. My journey. My goodness. My Ultimate Team journey. Those were the days. Yeah, we stream on TikTok on the main account every single time we go live, but a couple of days ago, for Deadline Day, I streamed for the first time on this account, and I want to make it a regular thing. Whether it is doing things like Deadline Days, whether it's live watch-alongs, whether it is transfer discussions and stuff like that, or FPL stuff, especially when it gets close to like a deadline. I'm down to do more of those kind of things. So hopefully people enjoy it, and if you do, please hit the follow button. England struggling against Andorra. They haven't had a shot. I don't know if you're like Scottish and hate England or something like that. But oh no, sorry, they've had one shot. Looking at the stats, we've had 6 with 3 on target. 83% possession. Can't believe Onana's leaving. Is he? Where's he going? God, it's a struggle to watchers. But again, I know that people say this about England, but it's hard to watch most like big nations against the smaller teams, because in 99% of those matches, whether it's Spain, Italy, England, Germany, any of those teams against a team like Andorra, they're just going to sit back and hope that they can hold out for as long as possible and not get battered 5-0. That's their game plan. It's why they're playing 5 at the back, right? If they really thought that they could get at us, then maybe they go like 4-2-3-1 and go for it, but they can't because they don't have the quality. So I imagine you ask the fans of basically any big nation whether their games are really enjoyable to watch. When it comes to like World Cup qualifiers, I'd be amazed if a lot of them say yes. Why didn't we start Spence? He wants wingers. What do you mean? Check the results last night. Stop making excuses. But what do you mean? What excuses? For example, Croatia beat the Faroe Islands 1-0. Italy smashed Estonia. Sweden couldn't beat Slovenia. France only beat Ukraine 2-0. Germany lost. Oh. Germany lost 2-0 to Slovakia. Netherlands didn't beat Poland. Spain beat Bulgaria 3-0. So I'm not sure exactly what you expect, but these other results probably aren't maybe what you thought when you say something like that. So, are you saying this is a good performance? I'm saying that a dominant performance where we're 1-0 up and they've had one shot in the game so far is about as much as you'd probably expect. And if you get the win, that's literally all that matters in qualifiers. I mean, if their shot was not a shot, I mean, I don't remember this shot that happened. Maybe it was just like a long pass that was counted as a shot. I don't remember it. People said that about Southgate. Performances do matter. But they don't if you win. Like, if Southgate had won the Euros or World Cup with the most boring football ever, nobody would have cared. Right? Portugal, when they won the Euros, didn't win a game in 90 minutes. Do you think any of their fans cared? If you're pragmatic and you can just comfortably win these games, what's the problem? Who scored? It was an own goal. A lot of players missing. Except he's not going to win, though. Well, no one knows. Lewis Skelly. James shouldn't be anywhere near an England team. He's done 0 and been carried. I mean, Reece James, when he's been fit over the last, 5 years, has been one of the best fullbacks in the world. So I think that's a bit harsh to say. If you're sitting there thinking this is acceptable, it isn't. It's very poor. I mean, sure. Starting Rashford in 2026 is a joke. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why he's starting, to be honest with you. That's bizarre. That is a bit bizarre. Jay, I agree in qualifiers for the most part, yeah. I mean, the thing is, right? If you look at the chances that we've had in this game, Eze had a shot from a really good position that he put straight at the keeper. Harry Kane had a shot from a really good position that he put straight at the keeper. If both of those shots go in the bottom corner and we're 3-0 up, people would be happy. But because those shots didn't go in, the performance is terrible. Right? Because 2 kicks of a football weren't good enough. It's a very harsh way of looking at things, I would say. Rashford, probably the player you drop. I don't understand why he's playing. That one is very questionable. I mean, I don't think... This is not our, starting 11 for the World Cup. Right? When it comes to the World Cup, assuming everybody is fit, Rashford isn't starting. Eze probably wouldn't be starting ahead of Bellingham. Your back four is going to be different as well. So, we'll have to see. You'd keep Rashford on because he's made a lot of chances. Madueka's been creating the vast majority of the chances today. Rashford's been positive in terms of what he's tried to do on the ball when he's got it, but it's just not quite come off. As they've just shown a clip right there, his touch when he was played in behind wasn't quite good enough. Sometimes he's dribbled past one guy, but then that touch has been too heavy and therefore it's gone into a second guy. He's trying, but it's not quite clicking right now. Whereas Madueka on the other side is having a bit more success with it. He's getting past his man a lot of the time. Got the ball into the box a couple of times as well. Him and Elliot Anderson, I think, have been the 2 best players for us today. Bowen got to come on. But what, for Madueka, who's created the most out of anyone in the team? Why? Unless you're moving him to the left, which is where he did play the last time he played for England, and you bring Bowen on for Rashford instead, I'd be okay with that. If your plan is basically to get balls into the box, then you could have Madueka on the left-hand side, dribbling past his fullback and getting it in to either the striker or the other winger coming in at the back post. That's fine. Jaden, please stop spamming, otherwise we'll get rid. Does that for Arsenal too? Yeah, he shouldn't. That's just because Arsenal, for some reason, have decided to buy a right winger and a centre mid instead of a left winger, so they're having to play one of them in the wrong position. Mental. Elliot Anderson and Madueke have been the 2 best players, yeah. I would say so. Who was that for following? Toby! Thank you very much for following on TikTok. Really do appreciate you. The road to 10k followers takes one step closer. Every single person that joins, you are helping us get to that goal. The big goal of getting this account monetized. Because that's how it works on TikTok. Until you get 10,000 followers, you can't earn a single penny, even if you make 10 videos in a row that get 10 million views. You will not earn 1 penny. So we need to get to 10k followers so that trying to push more football content, I can make it monetarily viable rather than spending time doing other stuff that will actually earn me something. So thank you very much, anyone that follows and helps that. The dream become reality. B and Jaden, cheers for following. And fella, I appreciate it. Got to go. In a bit, Dave. Honestly think Spence unlocks them. But what, you bring him in for Reece James? I support Leicester. Maybe put Rodgers in for Eze. Rich, thank you for following as well. Live the dream. The dream's, like, right now, I do have a very, very fun career, right? Of streaming and creating content. But it's doing stuff to do with, like, FIFA or FC. Which I don't mind. And if FC 26 is phenomenal, then great. But I love making football content, whether that is doing watch-alongs and watching the games or whatever, or whether it's creating videos, reacting, predicting, discussing. I love football. It's been a part of my life since I can remember. And so being able to hopefully push that forward and make that the main thing would be amazing. But again, unfortunately, on something like TikTok, it's hard to do that until you get monetized, because justifying spending all your time making stuff that doesn't earn you a single penny. Yeah. B, no, I don't. Don't know one person on the Andorra team. Pretty embarrassing if we lose or even draw. Yeah, it would be. Rich, cheers. Have England had any headed shots on target? I'm assuming you've got a bet. I don't think so. Kane's put one over the bar. I can't remember any others. Do it, lol. Do what? Been here since FIFA streams, about 2k followers. I appreciate it. Well, there's not been any FIFA streams on this account. I think I've only ever streamed on this account 3 times, including today. One, I did the Champions League draw last year, and that was just, like, me with my phone at my face there, like, reacting to the draw. Then we did transfer deadline day the other day, and loads of people joined the channel from that. We got like 500 followers in that one day from doing the deadline day stream, and that was amazing. It went so well, so much better than I thought it would have gone. People really appreciated it, and I'm glad, because I have a lot of fun doing them, and we can do it again in January. And then today. So, yeah, I believe I've only ever streamed 3 times on this account, this being the 3rd, and so far, it's gone quite well. People seem to like the layout, which is great. YouTube, like, people are used to the stream layout that we have over there. Obviously, on TikTok, you've got a different layout. But this is my first time attempting to do a watch-along with a specific vertical layout. So hopefully people think it's okay. It's a very chilled stream. I think so, yeah. Would you pick Madueke or Saka if both were available to play? Saka. Probably would have started Rodgers or Gordon over Rashford. Yeah. Arsenal does have a left wing. He's called Miles Lewis-Skelly. Worry about your team not getting points taken away. I mean, 2 things. One, if Lewis-Skelly was such a good left winger, why doesn't he get played there? Why are they playing players out of position instead of utilising him there? That's bizarre. And 2, I'm not worrying about my team getting points taken away because it's happening. It's not related to anything that's been said today. But sure. Yeah. It does blow my mind that people think you're not allowed to like talk about anything other than your own football team, but then those same people comment on something to do with your football team, so they know something about a team that isn't their own. Pretty hypocritical. England looks slower than Anderson. Needs get Gordon on. Need some pace. Lee, yeah, which is why we're pushing this. We're pushing the football content, but I'm not spending the majority of my time doing the football stuff compared to the main stuff. You're a chilled person and don't like people spreading misinformation. Neither do I, but I have no idea what you're on about. It was an own goal. A cross put in from the right-hand side was flicked backwards and into their own net. How do you feel about losing Bilal El Khanous? Not that upset as it stands. Because of the way he acted, I don't like having those kind of players at the club. And then also, he hasn't had a huge impact so far this season, with him being out of the team compared to in. So, yeah. Lauren, thank you for following. Callum and Ryan, I appreciate you all for following as well. About Arsenal not having a left wing. Well, no, Arsenal didn't go out and buy a left wing. Of course they have one. They have Martinelli. That's their main left winger. But instead of buying an upgrade on him, even though he's not improved in like the last 4 or 5 years, they decided, let's go and buy 2 other players for this position that don't play there, and we'll force them. Very odd decision. Lee, thank you very much for following as well. I appreciate it. 25 new people today. Imagine we could keep that up as an average every day. We'd be at 10k in no time. Only beat Andorra 1-0 last time we played. Yeah, it's fine. There's only 7 5-star clubs on the new FIFA. Does that mean anything to anyone? I guess maybe if you play, like, online seasons or something, does it matter? I'm not sure. You don't think Tuchel's the man for the job? Oh no, what's that based on? Considering so far, in the one World Cup qualifier that we are halfway through, we're winning. Streaming on another website, yes, live on TikTok and YouTube. On my football accounts / channels. Dogs, thank you very much for following as well. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, no subs at half-time, it looks like. And we are off. Let's see if we can create the first chance of the second half early doors. Finally, they actually gave Eze the ball in like a tight space because he trusts himself with his ability. Unfortunately, his pass was not quite good enough, though. Sadly. Don't think they've brought out any XP on FIFA. Yeah, I don't know why they're not just launching loads of it to end off the year. It's really bizarre. Don't think they've... in qualifying, doesn't matter how we win or how much. As long as we do win, it's all that matters. Exactly that. If you win all of your qualifiers 1-0, playing boring football, you'll finish top of the group. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. It would be nice if we could actually score rather than winning via an own goal. But, again, even that wouldn't matter. The time is 2 seconds behind. No, it's not. The stream might be 2 seconds behind the TV, but the timer is exactly the same. My time is actually 1 second ahead of my TV. It's on ITV. Please, Southgate was a joke. The players probably still... I don't even know what that means. New paid 99 centre-back Evo today. My plan is to Evo up all of the Leicester players over this next week, and then next weekend we finish off FC25 with one final stream where we do champs with the Leicester team. Kingy and Buckeye, thank you for following. I appreciate it, everybody. Thank you so, so much for the support. That road to 10k. And so far, it seems like the watch-along is going down well. So I am down to do more of these for big games, whether it's like Premier League, Champions League, stuff like that. I would love to do more of these with you guys. So we'll do it. Style of play. Oh yeah, everyone got bored of the way Southgate would set us up. Well, maybe not even the way that he, like, not necessarily the starting 11 or whatever that Southgate would choose, but the way that he, as soon as we went 1-0 up, everyone just sat back. Like, what are you doing? Just ridiculous. Like, we didn't go and try and kill off teams by getting 2, 3, 4, 5 goals. And so that cost us in a few games because we ended up conceding an equaliser because we didn't go for it. And that was probably the biggest frustration with Southgate and the way, like, his tactics. I think that's what cost us in the Euros final. Yeah, he took off Rice when we were comfortably, like, controlling that. It was poor. We're no better. After Southgate, you think worse. Again, I'd love to know what people are basing this off of, considering this is our first World Cup qualifier. And, again, we're 1-0 up, and they've had one half shot. Madueke. Oh, he's dribbled past 2, lays it back to Eze, who strikes. What a save! And Rashford misses the target from 12 yards out. What's he doing? Madueke is balling out today. He's just skinned 2 players here. Dribbles past one, inside another. Beautiful layback to Eze. Great save. Rashford, though, you're a joke. How do you miss the target there? Ridiculous. Who scored for England? It was an own goal. There we go. Should have been 2-0 there. Yeah. It should. Or, worst case scenario, you're hitting the target. Oh my god, it's been nicked. Is Harry Kane offside, though? How was he saved that? I mean, Elliot Anderson should have just scored. Harry Kane, are you stood offside again? Please tell me that he was offside before that. The ball was played from the goalkeeper into a midfielder, but Elliot Anderson does so well to get in front of him and nick the ball back. Kane is onside. He lays it back to Anderson, but it's a little bit behind him. He gets a shot, drags it away from behind him a little bit. It's an unbelievable save, but you simply have to score. You have to score. How is that not 2-0, man? That's what I'd say. I'd say the same. Barca going to send Rashford back. How is it still 1-0? But this is what I mean. So people will say that 1-0 is like a dreadful result or whatever. But you look at the oh my god, they've had a shot. It's blazed over the bar. Gary, always on TV. Apps are always behind, no matter what it is. Yeah, like 1-0, you would expect a little bit better. But how on earth we aren't like 3-0 up? I couldn't tell you how these chances have been missed. That's got nothing to do with the manager or how the game went or whatever. Rashford is in behind here. Did he stay onside? Don't know. Pulls it back to Eze, who's missed again. What are we doing? Was Rashford onside? No. Probably not. So it's okay. But he pulls it back really well to Eze, who's just blazed it over the bar. We've had 3 chances in the first 8 minutes of the second half that should have gone in the back of the net. One of them was a huge save, and the other 2 have just been shocking efforts. So once again, it's crazy that people will just look at the result or whatever and think, oh, how are you not beating them by more? But the setup, the tactics and everything like that have been perfectly fine. We just can't shoot. It's embarrassing, really. Like, I understand it if the goalie makes a wonder save. But you missing the target from 12 yards out with the time that you have, both Rashford and Eze, is inexcusable. Especially because in this game, it might not matter as much, right? But in the bigger games, you get that one chance against like a France in a knockout game, and you blaze it over the bar. That might be you out of the tournament because of that. Kane should come off for Bowen. Well, he could. Frustrating game. I mean, it is because it is a domination, as expected, but we just can't shoot. And we had a couple of chances in the first half that we probably should have done a lot better with as well. But they were both straight at the keeper. We could have easily scored at least 4 goals in this game so far. But yeah, it's still 1-0. You need that composure in front of goal. That's such a silly foul to give away. Lewis Skelly, you fool. Keeper's keeping them in it at this moment. I mean, more so us missing the target. The save against Anderson was really, really good. But the other 2, just terrible. Right, come on. Next big chance, you've got to put it away. That's an unbelievable ball. Oh, I thought it was going further infield than that. Nearly a fantastic pass from Reece James to pick out Madueke on the right-hand side. He had so much room to run into as well. So it should have been better because of how much space there was. You say boring football? What are people watching, though? Just because the ball doesn't go in the back of the net, it doesn't mean that it's boring. We're creating multiple massive chances. I don't get it. It's weird. It was an own goal. And since then, we've had like 3 or 4 opportunities that we should have scored, but either the keeper's made a great save or we've put it wide. We've battered them. You expect more from the attack. Well, again, the chances have been fine. They've just not put them away. Elliot Anderson wins a free kick in our own box. He's been great. He has been great. Let me find this very quickly. Where would that be on Flash Scores? I can't find it. Quick. Where is Europe? Why is it not in alphabetical order? What's going on here? Oh, right, I see. Okay. Lovely. I hope Andorra to score. I mean, they're against Portugal. What am I talking about? It's not what I meant to say at all. It's because I just read Portugal. Let's just start again, shall we? Does Anderson play... What do you mean? Random question. Do you keep up to date with politics? More or less, yes. Astro, that is correct. Yeah. Rashford realises the ball has to go in the goal. Rash fraud is just disappointing. Has the game been any good? It's been okay. Football predictions. Thank you very much for the TikTok gift. You're incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get rid of this guy that's just putting that crap. Leicester. No, he plays for Forest. We don't have anyone in the England squad. Youngsters? Sure. Like Monga got promoted to the under-19s, which is solid. Thank you very much for sharing the live stream on TikTok. I appreciate you. Thank you everyone that's smashing the likes as well. We're up to nearly 4,000 of those, which is sick. So keep it going. And if you want to see more streams and videos, come on in. Hit that follow button. We've got Madueke on the right wing once again. Pulls it back to Reece James. Does he want to cross it? No. He does seem to refuse to cross it today for some bizarre reason. Madueke, though, whips it in. It's disappointing. One of the worst things he's done all day. And then they just hoof it clear. No composure whatsoever. Can't believe you have that showing on TikTok. I mean, why not? Does content creation make good money? I mean, if you get views, yes. If you don't, then no. We've been underwhelming. I disagree. You don't create this many clear-cut chances and be underwhelming. In front of goal, you could say that, because we should have scored 4. But if our players can actually shoot today, then we're 4-0 up at this stage. Is that underwhelming? I wouldn't say so. Kept just 5 games showing the score. Blocked the live. Interesting. And Luke says, embarrassing. I'm not sure what's embarrassing, but maybe they're not watching the game. That's what you mean? Fair enough. It was an own goal. Rashford. Out to Lewis Skelly. And then back. Haven't heard of him. He's really good. As I expected. Oh. Armenia is what I meant to say. There. If Kane scores a goal, you'll win $5,500. Well, it could happen. Eze's driving forward right now. Although Kane's on the right wing. Why would you not play it, though? What are you doing? Madueke's been really good. He has. He's been amazing. Here we go. Look at this drive forward. Oh, Rashford. That's pretty much been the story of his game so far. He's trying, but it's just not coming off. Like, he might beat a man, but then the cross or pass or whatever isn't quite good enough. Although, he should have an assist. The Eze one that he put over the bar. Rashford should have an assist for his good pullback there. Who would you say has underperformed today? Cross to the back post on the corner. Dan Burn heads it back across. There's no one there. Falls nearly to Rashford. But yeah, who's underperformed today? Maybe Harry Kane? Considering he had a big chance and didn't put it in the back of the net. That's underperforming of someone that is at that level. Andorra part-timers are only winning by a goal. Tell me you're not watching the game without telling me you're not watching the game. No subs yet? No. Madueke once again. He gets doubled up on every time, which is why you should be able to do this. Pull it back to Reece James, then he whips it in. But that cross is shocking. Reece James may have been a little bit disappointing as well. With the fact that they are double or sometimes even tripling up on Madueke, he should have the option to pull it back to Reece James and he can get that ball in the box to Kane and anyone else crash in the box like Declan Rice, but it's not happening. Like, Madueke is just creating so much on that right-hand side on his own. It is shocking finishing, yes. Yes, because shots and possession are what counts. But you can't say that it's a bad performance. Anyone that says that this performance from England has been anything other than exactly what you'd hope for, utter dominance, is crazy. The one problem has been we've wasted massive chances. But the setup, the tactics, and everything like that, everything's been spot on. But somehow our players have just got Timberland boots on when it comes to shooting. The finishing has been basically the only downside in the whole game. Which is a problem if it's a consistent problem. We won, but utter dominance to 0. I don't know what that means. The win is the only thing that matters at the end of the day in a group stage of qualifiers. But you would like the ball to actually be hitting the target from these players, from the level that they're at. Into Madueke again. Oh, could have been a foul, but not given. Once again, straight on. 2 men as soon as Madueke touches the ball. But surely you should be able to utilise that. So you see him with 2 men right next to him. That should mean that someone else is in space that you can use. We've got Rashford driving at the defence again. Once again, though, it doesn't work out. Doesn't work out. I don't mind these kind of performances from someone like Rashford in the sense that he's trying the entire time. Every time he's getting the ball, he's trying to make something happen. He's not given up and lost confidence or anything like that. Even though it's not really worked, he's still going for it. Tommy, hello, hell yeah. Triple sub being readied. I think that was Morgan Rogers, Anthony Gordon, and Tino Livramento. I would imagine for Rashford, for Eze, and for Reece James. Based on performances. No Bowen. But again, unless you're moving Madueke out of position, you're taking off what's been our best player. Can tell Tuchel doesn't have a liking to small clubs but good players. Why would he put someone in the squad if that was the case? Surely you just wouldn't choose them at all. Reece James actually puts in a great ball! It's 2-0! Finally! We see James in a good position. Great cross to the back post. And there it is. Declan Rice. 2-0. Finally, we put another chance away. And that should be GG. Lovely. Let's update that. That should auto-update on everything. It does. Let me also update this, actually. But there we go. Great cross. Good header. As I say, should be GG. Just got here? Then welcome on in. If you're new, my name's Scott. We are trying out streaming watch-alongs on TikTok. because I'd love to do loads more of these going forward. So if you have any comments, positive or negative, on the layout of this for a watch-along, please let me know. This is my first attempt at a TikTok layout for a watch-along. So, as I say, please let me know. I think the triple sub just happened as well. Who went off then? So Rashford has gone for Anthony Gordon. Rice has gone off for Morgan Rogers, and Eze is going to drop further back. And Livramento has come on for Reece James. As expected. Okay. The cross was amazing. But yes, any feedback, again, to anyone that's watching on TikTok on the layout, much appreciated. Even if you just say, yeah, it's great. Or, no, I would prefer to see this here, this information, blah, 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 blah. Let me know, and I'll try and make it as good as I possibly can going forward. But Aussie, thank you very much for following the road to 10k followers. We need every single one of you to help us on that journey. So thank you for joining. Hopefully you enjoy any future streams and vids. Think it's a great layout, personally. Nice, thank you. Who scored the second goal? Declan Rice. Theo, hello, welcome. Albert, cheers for sharing the stream. Gareth, thank you very much for following as well. Appreciate every single one of you guys that's coming on in and joining what we're doing here. Ball out to Livramento, place it into Madueke. He's got so many players ahead of him. Finds Lewis Skelly all the way on the left-hand side. I thought that was going to get intercepted there. He's not really done that much. Like, the left-hand side just hasn't done anywhere near as much as the right-hand side. Eze with a poor pass backwards there. Team badges are a little off the screen. I mean, they shouldn't be. What do you mean? How are England playing? We're dominating, as you would hope and expect. They're half off. I mean, in my stream software... What do you mean? Like the bottom of the badges? Or do you mean from the sides? Because if it's the sides, then does that not mean that like the goalies are cut off at the bottom as well? And if so, kind of looks like they've zoomed to the sides of the badges of the screen. No goalies on screen. See, why is this a thing? I thought that it was just me, right? When I watch some things on TikTok, I swear it looks like it's zoomed in. Because of some things that are cut off. But then for other people, it seems to be fine. It's just when it's zoomed on phone screen space. But then does that mean that I should potentially shrink everything down and have like a border around the edge? Maybe. Might just be a phone thing. Yeah. Because what I'm streaming, that resolution, nothing should be cut off. So I don't understand why it would be. Unless TikTok's like streaming resolution is slightly different to what I think it should be. I'm gonna note that down. To have a look at that, just in case I've got the resolution wrong. TikTok live resolution check. Okay, we'll have a look at that later. It's a phone thing, you're watching from your iPad and you can see the goalies. Right. So is it like certain phones? Like zoom it in? Like is it all iPhones? Because of... Oh yeah, crap, sorry. I am supposed to have the commentary on in the background. I just completely forgot to turn it back up after half time. Sorry. Declan Rice scored the second goal. Yeah, I just completely zoned out from that. Apologies. That is supposed to be a thing. Kane is still on the pitch, so he could score. But yeah, interesting. Do I think Grealish would get back into the team if he gets back to his best? Yes. Absolutely. On your Samsung phone can see the keepers. Yeah, so is it an iPhone, like, shape and size resolution problem? Maybe that's a thing. Because when I watch my own TikToks that I've recorded and created, right? It looks zoomed in. So maybe it's an iPhone thing. So maybe I need to adapt the layout for iPhones, because obviously that's the most popular thing that people will be watching on. I'll look into it, okay? Or even if I just, like, squish things a little bit so there's less chance of it being cut off. I support Leicester. But yeah, anyone that cannot see the goalies on the team sheet at the bottom of the screen on TikTok, are you watching on an iPhone? Because if so, that's the problem. And maybe I need to... I don't know. What was 6 PM content? Don't know, don't care, if I'm perfectly honest. You're watching on iPhone, but you don't mind it. I mean, yeah, it's not the end of the world, is it? But it's good to know for future reference. I guess I should also ask then, for anyone that is watching on iPhone, you're on an iPhone, you can see when you're not in full screen, but can't when you click into the stream. Interesting. That's really dumb. Why is that a thing? Okay. Declan Rice scored the second one. So, my question then, again to people that are having this, like, squeeze on the sides problem, is it the same at the top, right? So, the very top of my screen is the top of the skull on this shirt. There's a little bit above this skull. Can you see the top? Or is it cut off on the skull of this shirt? It is cut. So the whole thing is just zoomed in a little bit. How far is it cut off at the bottom in terms of the, like, fullbacks on the team sheet? So the goalies are cut off, but can you, like, see Reece James, for example? When you click in, it zooms a bit. If watching from the home screen, it's perfect. That's such a stupid problem for me to have to try and fix. Can't see the bottom of the J for Reece James. But you can see him. Okay. You know the worst part? The worst part is, for this stream specifically, because of the way the streaming software is working today, I've built this stream layout on TikTok's own live streaming software. That's so silly. You can see the Reece James. Yes, but people are saying they can't see the bottom of, like, the text of Reece James. Does the game have another goal in it? Yeah! As Madueke clips it to the back post. Anthony Gordon has completely miscued his header and he's offside anyway. You see Mez, not James. What, the sides are cut off that much? Let me get my own stream up and let me try and figure out these, like, borders, and then we'll try and build it, like, the layout, knowing what it looks like. Oh, I see what you mean. Can I do clear view? Can you not do clear view on a stream? Yeah, I do have an iPhone. Right, so that's where it's cut. So yeah, the top of the skull. Okay. I see. And then, yeah, half of, like, their badge is cut off. The goalies are cut off. Okay. I'll try and figure that out and mold it so that it'll look fine on iPhones going forward. We'll just squidge things in a little bit, and that should be fine. But in order to answer your 6 PM content question, I imagine it was just like another like 99 rated SBC. Someone said there was a paid Evo actually, a 99 centre-back Evo. Shouldn't be your problem. No, it shouldn't, but if the majority of people that are watching are gonna watch on an iPhone, and it means that the stream is like cut, so these badges are slightly cut off, that's a problem for a huge chunk of the people watching. So I should try and like, I should try and edit my layout so that that problem is alleviated for the big percentage of people that will watch on that type of phone. I don't think we'd really lose that much. I'd probably just have to make the team at the bottom a little bit smaller. I'd probably just have to, yeah, just make things a little bit smaller and then stretch them sideways as, like, excess space. But that's okay. Bring back Southgate, you say? I'm not sure why you'd say that, based on what we've seen today. Elliot Anderson, so tidy. See, when you've got someone like Morgan Rogers in these positions, Livramento, 2 Rogers, oh, it's just not quite a good enough touch. You got to trust them. These players love getting the ball fizzed into their feet so that they can quickly turn in these like tight situations. But if you're not giving them the ball, it's a waste. Why have they just got the camera on some random kid in the crowd? What's going on here? You say England are shocking. At shooting, sure. Today. At everything else, no. I think we will get at least one more, yeah. Astral potentially. Potentially. But I do think because the majority of us watch the Premier League, right? Let's say someone like a Gahey. Gahey won't be as highly rated by Premier League viewers as he would be by people that don't normally watch the Prem, seeing him play for like England. But because you see these people more often, you see them make mistakes more often, you compare it to the likes of, I don't know, if we're going for France and someone like an Upamecano as an example. Rogers! Oh! Great ball in. Gordon nearly gets on the end of it. Someone like an Upamecano who's not playing in the Premier League. You might see his name on a team sheet and think, oh yeah, he's supposed to be really, really good. When in reality, he's ridiculously error-prone as well, but you don't see it because you're not watching the Bundesliga every week. So, yeah. Declan Rice scored 1. The first goal was an own goal. Kane should have scored. Eze should have scored twice. Anderson probably should have scored, although the pass from Kane could have been a little bit better as well. We should comfortably have 4, maybe 5 today. But the shooting boots have just not been on. We've created the chances, like they've been really, really good opportunities that just haven't been converted. Who's Anderson? Elliot Anderson at Forest. He's been, I'd say, probably the second best player behind Madueke, who most of our attacks have been going through today. But Anderson has been really, really good in midfield. Oh, Gibbs White's just come on as well. Madueke tries to cross it in. Gordon to Madueke. Back to Gibbs White. Who's come on for Eze. Madueke on the right wing. Cuts it back to Gibbs White. It's another shot straight at the keeper. Once again, another attack coming via Madueke. He's been at the heart of basically everything good that we've done today. This has been a really, really good performance from him. As Andorra driving forward. Here we go. They might have a chance. Oh no, he can't control the ball. And it's gone backwards. Yeah, the commentators flick between multiple pronunciations, so I never know which one to go for. You've got Madueke. 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 Who knows? I need him to do one of those Premier League pronunciation things where they hold up their name. Then we'll know. Upa makes loads of mistakes. Saliba's better than anyone we have, though. Yeah, I'd say so. Elliot Anderson should play in the World Cup. I mean, based on this performance, you could say yes. But if everybody's fit, do you think he plays? Do you think he plays over the likes of an Adam Wharton? You'd assume Bellingham will start as the 10, but then that also means as another 8 option, you have Eze. So I think it's really, really going to depend on how good like these players have in terms of seasons. James, yeah, they do it for everyone. Anthony Gordon to take a corner. We've got 5 minutes left. Bit of an underwhelming scoreline based on the quality of the two sides. Yes, but if you've watched the game, then you would know that it should probably be about 5-0. But we've just been poor in front of goal. The performance has been great. But people have missed huge chances. And the keeper made a massive save from Anderson. You take Anderson and Gibbs White over Wharton. That's crazy. Adam Wharton's so good. Take them all. Get Henderson out. Put Wharton in instead. Gordon. Gibbs White. Cross to the back post. Livramento pulls it back. It's hit by an Andorra player. Nearly goes in again. Good play though. SPD, interesting. Will we score again? I mean, we're running out of time. Can't wait to see Joe Bellingham play when he's called up. He shouldn't be called up. He's not good enough. Not compared to these other midfielders we've got. He's not close. First goal was an own goal, then Declan Rice has scored. We've had some great chances that we failed to put away. Madueke's been at the heart of basically everything good we've done. He's going for a 1-2 with Morgan Rogers. He's sort of pulled down. But again, he's the guy to make things happen in this team today. If people don't have Madueke and Anderson as their top 2 players today, I'd love to know what they've been watching. Job is overrated, yes. Like, he might grow to become incredible, but as of right now, yeah, he's nowhere near good enough to get in the England squad. Get the ball in the box. Gordon, Gibbs-White tries to do a first-time passing behind to Kane. Not quite good enough. Once again, won back by Elliot Anderson. Doing what he does. Gibbs-White, 30 yards out. Tries to ping it into Madueke. He had a really good option to Livramento on the right. Don't think he saw it, though. The most boring game of football you've watched. You've not watched many games of football, then. I never understand people like that. I mean, it's 2-0. There's been chances to make it 5 or maybe even 6-0. And yet it's the most boring game you've ever seen. You've not watched much of the Prem this season. It's been some shocking games. One of the most... Yeah, Anderson... I mean, that could very easily have been a penalty given on Madueke. 2 of their players pulled him back. How's that not a pen? Interesting, okay. Jamie, yeah, should be 5. Why can't England score? Because we're failing to shoot well today. Corner in from Gordon, though. All the way to the back post to Dan Burn. Knocks it down. Keeper's fumbling. Free kick to them. Jensen, thank you very much for following. Hopefully you enjoy more streams and, of course, all of the TikToks coming your way. Anyone else that's new? Hey, my name's Scott. We're going to be doing a load more live streams going forward. We've basically just got this layout sorted today as my first attempt at a watch-along live on TikTok. So if you think it looks good and you like the vibes and you want to be part of more, let's do more. Let's do more. Hit the follow button. We're on the road to 10k followers. We need your help to get there. And of course, we'll always do loads of videos as well. I'll do a post-stream 5 things we learned from England v Andorra kind of video. Madueke's amazing. Elliot Anderson's amazing. The rest could have done better. That's about it. I think the 24-hour stream's been more easier for you to stay awake than watching England. No. What is everyone watching today? It can't be this game. If you had Jude as Cam, would you play Palmer or Saka at left wing? I don't know. England are so bad, then why are they 2-0 up? Dan, that just isn't true. We expect better in the final third from a squad with so much quality. We do. The only thing that has been bad from this England performance today is the finishing. And as I say, everybody that has been watching this game has to agree. Otherwise, they don't understand football. Like, everything has been so dominant in this game. The one problem has been the fact that 2 shots from 12 yards out have missed the target that should have been goals. And another one went straight at the keeper when he had like 2/3 of the goal to aim at. It should be 5-0. Are you into Formula 1? Should do watch-alongs for that too. I am into Formula 1, but I'm not sure about doing watch-alongs for it. I don't... The amount of time that they go on for... There are so many races that there just really wouldn't be much that you can say for a huge majority of it. As soon as someone gets into first, the race is basically over in so many times nowadays. Maybe like next season when all the regulations change and maybe it's actually a battle between basically every team. Jensen, don't know who or what that is. Apart from the shooting, it's been a solid game by us. Yeah. I mean, as you would expect, because it's against Andorra. But yeah, we've absolutely dominated. We should have scored 5, maybe even 6. But yet people will still complain and say that we're boring. Even though I'd like to know the last time you could have watched an England game and have watched someone like Madueke. The amount of times that he has beat a man today is more than in most England games from all 11 players combined. An under-20 centre-back. Never heard of him. Always seem to play better against the bigger teams. Difficult to judge us on these games. But we've been great. You don't think Madueka's been good today? That's crazy. That's genuinely crazy. He's been the guy that basically everything good that we've done has come through. It only looks boring because Andorra's parking the bus for 90 minutes. Exactly! They're sitting back. There's nothing else that we can do other than trying to beat a man every time with Madueka. We've created loads of chances. We should have scored 5, maybe 6. We scored 2. We conceded 2 shots all game. If you aren't happy with what you've just seen, other than, again, the finishing ability of our players today, I feel like I don't know what you expect. I honestly don't. I really don't. Man of the match has to be either Madueke or Anderson. It's hard to choose between the two. Maybe there's some points where you could say that Madueke didn't make the right choice, whereas Anderson didn't really have any of those negatives. I don't know if he really did anything wrong today, so maybe we have to go with him. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. What does that mean? It's me. How does that work? TikTok is the most dumb platform that exists, I swear. Right. Well, there we go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a bit of a watch-along. If you're new and you want to see more, you can follow on TikTok. You can subscribe on YouTube as these fall down. And we will do a post-match, like, as I say, 5 things we learned from this game kind of thing going forward. I want to do loads more of these. Hopefully that hasn't done anything to my account in terms of being able to stream more. We'll have to wait and see. But thank you very, very much for being a part of it. I will see you guys again very, very soon. And yeah, I appreciate every single one of you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend. And thank you so much for being a part of the stream.